Welcome back to Hospo Health. Today we're talking about something that affects all of us but isn't always easy to discuss: mental well-being. In hospitality, we're great at putting on a smile for customers. But what about when that smile becomes hard to maintain? Mental health is just as important as physical health. Actually, they're connected. When one suffers, so does the other. Hospitality can be tough on mental health. Dealing with difficult customers, long hours, irregular rosters, financial pressure, and the constant demand to be on, it adds up. The good news: there are practical ways to look after your mental well-being, and asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Let's talk about stress and anxiety and how you can recognize the signs. We all experience stress, but when does it become too much? Here are some signs that you can watch out for. You might be feeling overwhelmed or unable to cope, or having trouble sleeping, or sleeping too much. Changes in your appetite, withdrawing from friends and family, feeling irritable, angry, or flat, having difficulty concentrating. Physical symptoms like headaches or stomach issues can also be a sign of stress or anxiety. If these sound familiar, you're not alone. Many hospitality workers experience these feelings. Some of the common challenges that we see in hospitality include burnout from constant customer interaction, anxiety about shifts or performance, depression from isolation or irregular hours, stress from financial insecurity, fatigue from lack of work-life balance. It's important to know that there are some simple and practical coping strategies you can implement if you are feeling stressed or anxious. We think of these as daily mental health habits. Firstly, breathing exercises. When stress hits, try this. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4. And repeat this 4 times. It will help calm your nervous system. Grounding techniques are also helpful when you're feeling stressed. Why not try the 5-4-3-2-1 method? Think of 5 things you can see. Now 4 things you can touch. 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. And finally, 1 thing you can taste. Setting boundaries is another important practice to adopt. Remember, it's okay to say no. You don't have to pick up every extra shift. Your time off is important. Staying connected is another great strategy for coping when you're feeling stressed or anxious. Talk to your mates, your family, or colleagues. Share how you're feeling and spend some quality time together. Connection is really powerful and something we all need reminding of from time to time. Finally, do things you enjoy. You're more than your job, so make time for hobbies and activities outside of your work. Let's talk about self-care. Most importantly, self-care is not selfish. And it doesn't have to be about bubble baths and candles, although if that's your thing, that's great. In hospitality, self-care includes taking your breaks, eating properly, getting enough sleep, saying no when you need to, asking for help, and doing something just for yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup, so looking after yourself means you can look after others better. The main message I want you to take away from this session is that you don't have to handle everything alone. If you're struggling, make sure you reach out. Talk to your GP. They're trained to help. Contact Beyond Blue by phoning 130-0224-636. Ring Lifeline on 13114. They have a team available 24/7 for crisis support. If your workplace has an EAP service, make sure you use it. There's no shame in seeking professional support. In fact, it's one of the bravest things you can do. If you're in crisis right now, call 000 or go to your nearest emergency department. Your mental health matters. Full stop. Let's face it, working in hospitality is rewarding, but it's also demanding. And it's okay to not be okay sometimes. What matters is that you have strategies to cope and know where to turn for help. Download the Mental Wellbeing Guide from our website for more resources, techniques, and support contacts. And remember, look after yourself, because you're worth it.